white woman's going to touch a black woman's hair and she's going to get stabbed in the face, shot in the chest. Right. Don't touch my hair. You can't touch my hair.
Your black voice is better than my black voice.
So I practice it more.
But Jason Whitlock, like politically, I align with him a lot. Yeah. So I don't know. I think he's showing way too much empathy for the black community because he is black. Yeah. And I've been through that. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm just going to stand for what's right. And if what's right that's what I'm going to stand on. So
yeah. And I like him. He's a good guy. I was very positive towards him because initially, I disagreed with him. I was very positive. I said, I respect him a lot. He's Christian. I agree. Like you said, I agree with him so much. And then he just had this nasty, calling me a stupid demon, saying I'm sending people to hell. So uncalled for. But that is another stereotype, is this like crybaby thing that black people do. A lot of it's like an ethnic narcissism. And it's like you said, it's a bit of a blind spot where, a black conservative can be right on 99% of things, but when it comes to race, they want to take their ball and go home. When it comes to race, they want to be a crybaby, play the victim, and I think that's all it is, a blind spot. A lot of white people have it too. Right. And not even to be that guy, but in fairness, there's an equal amount of people that I know, white nationalist types, very proud. They'll be the first ones to blast black people and their behaviors. You talk about some of the behaviors of lower class white people, they say, oh, you're against white people, you're against your own kind. It's like, let's be honest, let's just be honest about who we are, who the other is. So that's what I'm about. Just, you got to be honest.
I think of what happened with Carmelo Anthony. I can speak from experience. Growing up as kids, we just had this natural hostility towards white people because of the past and what black people have been through.
What our parents been through. And
what our parents been through.
Every day.
Stand up for yourself. Don't let no white people push you around. So I think what happened was he was sitting there. I'm just speculating. And then some white kid tells him to get up and move. And it's just, that's what caused this whole issue.
Overreaction.
It was race. I think it was race. Yeah. If they're both black or both white, this doesn't happen.
Right.
I guarantee it.
Totally.
Right. Just because he's black and we come up and we're raised with this natural hostility towards white people, that's why that happened. That's why it happened.
Yeah, I don't know why. He went to a rival school. I don't know what the area is like, but he's walking around with a knife. I never did that when I was in school.
Frisco, I think, is pretty rough.
Yeah.
I may be wrong on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. It's a pride thing, because you could totally imagine how that went down. The guy was like a white football Chad, and some guy comes up and says, hey, pal, you're in the wrong area, or puts his hands on him, something like that. I'm sure some black kid saying, I'm not taking shit from this white guy. And I don't know that he intended to kill him necessarily.
I don't think he did. Why else would you stick a knife in your chest? Yeah. That was nuts.
Yeah. Have you read the police report?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. They never recovered the weapon, right?
I don't think so, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, but it's this impulse thing. That's the problem, is these impulsive behaviors where, I'm sure in the moment, but when I say, obviously, if you stab somebody, it's a lethal weapon. Like you can't say I didn't know it could kill somebody, but I'm sure in the moment, that split second, he did the first thing. And now his life is ruined. I mean, deservedly so, obviously, but that is the issue. And I think that is the genetic aspect that people don't talk about. I don't think anybody would disagree. Black people or white people, who has a greater propensity for violence? I think on a genetic basis is black people. Yeah. In the same way that between Asians and white people, who has a greater propensity for violence? I think definitely white people, and that's just another one of those differences. People attribute it to culture. I attribute it to genetics. It's one among others.
Asians, who has the higher IQs? It's Asian people. Then it's like white people. Then I guess it's Latinos.
Everybody else, and then black people dead last.
I mean, and that's a fact, correct?
Yeah,
from what I've read up on it, like black people, for whatever reason, and I think when you put anybody in a situation and they have a low capacity to grasp what's going on, that's who's going to commit the most murders, regardless if they're white, black, or whatever. I just think there's I don't know, I hate to say it, but there's
Don't say it. I know what you're going to say.
Well, just what I'll say. Low IQ, you can find it in all people.
Right.
I just think it's more prevalent in the black community.
Yeah, I think so, too. It would explain the number of black people in prison. And IQ scores back me up on that. Affirms everything I just said. If you look at IQ scores, it predominantly tells you who's going to be more successful. I don't know
what's going on here. It's like, this is all over social media, especially with like black women.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
The first thing they go for is that weave.
Yeah, that's low IQ right there. All the way.
Oh yeah.
Why would you do that,
Man.
That's, hey, Joe, I don't want to look at this.
You making this white man look at this?
Gratuitous.
Joe swears up and down I like black women that big. Oh, man.
Hey, let me ask you this. Back to Whitlock's point. Do you think the record labels and the rap music has some part of the blame when it comes to the black community?
Certainly. I mean, it's certainly not helping. And I do think it exacerbates it because this is something my grandma always used to say. I've been in Chicago for generations. My family's been there. And, my ancestors were Italian immigrants.
If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to create clips like these fast, try Opus Clips. It's smart, simple, and built for creators.